Go introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm waiting for him. Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Julia Chang, and thanks for having me here tonight.
Okay, Julia. So, describe yourself. No, describe your most rewarding organizational experience that assisted in achieving a group or an individual's goals.
My most rewarding organizational experience would have to be stepping up as HaSEAAC's or taking charge of HaSEAAC's treasurer position and quickly adapting and learning the role of a treasurer. As an interim treasurer, I took control of HaSEAAC's financial issues and figured out that HaSEAAC was financially unstable. From this, I took action and reported this issue and developed a goal to solve this problem. Any questions?
So as treasurer, you are in charge of a lot of transactions. What are some things you've been doing, or how would you go about like being more organized about these things?
I would, to be organized for this, I would have to set deadlines, and can you repeat your question again?
Okay. So as treasurer, you're in charge of a lot of transactions, such as reimbursements and such like that. You know, and it's a lot of work and a lot of people to keep track of. How would you go about being organized about that?
Okay, so how to go about this, I would keep updated with SGA account and SFO account and set deadlines for people to be reimbursed.
Michael.
All right. Coming in as interim, you came in when HaSEAAC was financially unstable. How or what would you do if you become treasurer to prevent that from happening next year?
To prevent this, I would say to lost the train of thought. I would keep myself updated on the SFO and SGA account balances and keep track of that every day so that we won't over budget for events in the future.
Mike?
Can you describe a challenging experience that you have gone through and how you worked through it?
A challenging experience. I would say a challenging experience would have to be planning quickly for an event, for example, MASU. I had to quickly reimburse people so that it wouldn't accumulate, and I'm sorry, can you repeat your question?
Explain a challenging experience or situation that you've gone through and how did you handle that, or how did you work through it?
Oh, okay. Like I already said, for an example would be MASU. I had to communicate with people so that everything was settled correctly and so that there was no miscommunication.
So I'm asking you this not as just a treasurer, but as a member of the board next year, and as a future leader of HaSEAAC. What is what is the big challenge that you'll see yourself facing, and how would you go about solving that? So what is the big challenge you see for next year?
I would say the biggest challenge would have to be facing a lower amount of funding from SGA.
And how would you go about working around that?
By working around this, I would have to set budgets for future events so that we do not over budget and become in the negatives again. Any other questions?
Okay, that is time. Thank you, Julia.